If you look closely at this iconic red, white, and blue barber pole, you might see the story of a bloody past. A history that includes bones, bandages, and a whole lot of screaming. But what does it have to do with your haircut? The story is darker than you think. The barber pole's colors are often misunderstood, with some people thinking they're just for show. But the reality is that these colors have a rich history behind them. The red, white, and blue colors we see today are a result of centuries of evolution, and it's essential to understand their origins to appreciate the barbering profession fully. As we explore the history of the barber pole, you will discover that barbers played a much more significant role in medieval times than just cutting hair. They were also responsible for bloodletting, a practice that involved letting patients release the bad blood to cure various ailments. The barber pole's colors actually originated from this practice. In those days, barbers were not just skilled with scissors and razors, but also performed surgeries like amputations and tooth extractions. It was a time when medical practices were not as specialized as they are today, and barbers were among the few trained professionals available to provide the services. During the Middle Ages, physicians who were typically university educated often consider surgery to be beneath them, focusing more on diagnosis and internal medicine. And this left a void that barbers already skilled in handling, sharp blades for shaving filled by performing a variety of surgical procedures. But how did the barber pole become a symbol of this multifaceted profession? The answer lies in the visual representation of the services offered. The pole itself represented the staff used for bloodletting, while the colors signified the different types of procedures performed. The red stripe on the barber pole symbolized the blood, while the white stripe represented the bandages, and the blue stripe, which was added later, signified the veins, or it can also be a homage to the American flag. Over time, as medical practices became more specialized and barbers focused primarily on haircuts and shaves, the symbolism of the pole evolved. And despite the primitive methods, some barber-surgeons made important contributions that laid the groundwork for future medical progress. They actually played a huge role in healthcare, acting as herbalists to treat all kinds of ailments. They were kind of like the all-in-one health experts of their time, and their deep knowledge of local herbs and plants helped them create remedies for everything from wounds to headaches. It's amazing how they balanced the art of hairdressing with medical care, especially before formal doctors were widely available. In conclusion, the next time you see a barber pole spinning outside a shop, remember the fascinating history and significance behind it. From bloodletting to haircuts, the barber pole's story is a captivating one that reflects the changing times and practices of the barbering profession.